Oui, bonjour mon ami. Today we are looking at the Mafex Gambit to see if he's magnificent or terrible. Let's find out. Allons. Oh, that was good.
I don't think so, Shane. Now hand over that card.
What's up, fellow collectors? Welcome to another ANR review. Today we are reviewing Remy LeBeau, aka Gambit from Mafex. Now, will this figure be a big deal or he's gonna be discardable? Before we begin, just want to start by reminding everyone that at the end of this month, we'll be doing our monthly draw, where we'll be giving away cool prizes. All you have to do is subscribe and leave a comment in our videos, and you'll be entered to win every month a cool prize. I've been becoming more and more impressed with the stuff Mafex has been putting out lately. Their Hush figure, which I did a few videos ago, you can check that out, was phenomenal. And I'm absolutely loving what they're doing with the X-Men figures as well. Just like all the figures that we had in the past, their detail and posability is second to none. Recently, we got the retro Marvel Legends Gambit, which is sort of like a redo of the Gambit they gave us a couple of years ago. Now, Marvel Legends price point is obviously way lower than Mafex figure, but it is a good Gambit, and we'll see if this guy lives up to the hype that he's been already getting from a lot of people. What's supposed to set this guy apart from obviously the Legends is the soft good trench coat, the bow staff, and the card trick effects that he has. What's interesting also is this guy has dropped in between what Marvel Legends just did and what Mezco is going to be bringing us very soon. So Mezco does a lot of soft goods, that's their forte. So we'll see where this guy is going to be when Mezco drops their Gambit, and I'll review that figure as well and compare it to these guys. But today, let's focus on him and see what he's all about. So let's do a quick walk around the box here. It's your typical Mafex box. You've got the comic book kind of cover at the corner here. You got Gambit, you got Medicon, Mafex. On the front here, the window, we can see everything in the box. The top of the box, you've got the X-Men logo with Gambit, Mafex, and his head there. The side of the box here, you've got him being posed in an action scene here. And then you have the Mafex 131 right there. So they number all of their figures. So this is 131. Other side, you've got another picture of him here. And then the back, you've got him, all the accessories, pretty much everything you need to know, what he comes with, and some cool poses there. Bottom of the box, you've got a barcode, and what's important is this hologram right there. This kind of tells you that's not a knockoff. So hologram means this is legit. All right, let's get this guy opened up. And here he is out of the package, looking very 1990s. Just like Jim Lee and Andy Kubert would draw him up. So aesthetically, wow. This guy just looks phenomenal. I mean, he looks contender of the year good. I mean, just look at him. He even has the 5 o'clock shadow going on up in here. Like, that is crazy attention to detail. I love the paint on the shoes, the shin pads, the chest area, how it all shines. The trench coat is great. We'll look at how the trench coat works with the body, but yeah, aesthetically, just man. So we'll take a look around this figure now in terms of the articulation. Now we'll put up the list of the articulation on the screen so you can have a quick look at it. So right away off the bat here, his head is on a dumbbell joint along with the neck here, so you got great rotation. And because it's a soft goods trench coat, you can actually put the head back. It doesn't restrict it like a hard plastic would. So that's great. I mean, yeah, you get good rotation here. Every angle you could think of to get Gambit to look at. So that's really awesome. In terms of the upper body, you do have upper torso swivel. You don't have any waist swivel here. Or never mind. We have waist swivel. What am I thinking here? This is Mafex. Come on. And then we can take the trench coat off, but he does have butterfly joint tucked in here. It's just the way Mafex does their butterfly joints. They try to tuck it in there, so that's good. And he does have double elbow, if you're wondering, and his wrist right here is actually on a ball here. So you can get full swivel and you can get good range any direction you want. It's not on a hinge. In terms of the lower body here, thigh, no thigh cut, but you can drop down the thigh. So you get a little bit of drop down here. And you got double knee and then ankle up and down with the toe articulation as well. So yeah, if you want to pose this guy in some cool ways, he's gonna nail it. He's gonna do a great job. And if you're a photographer, you're gonna love posing this guy. I can tell you right now that I'm gonna have so much fun taking pictures, and you can check that out on our Instagram at AstonishingNR. We'll be doing a lot of pictures. I'm speechless. Like, I mean, I knew coming in, this is gonna be great, but having it in your hand, man, that's something else. Like, I'm giddy here. Like, wow.
Wow.
This figure is so good. Woo! All right, so I did say that we're gonna mess around with the trench coat and see how he works with the trench coat here. So it is wired, and you've got the trench coat wired all the way around. Even in the middle here where it splits, it is wired. Sometimes trench coat is just wired on the outside, not on the inside. So you have wiring in the middle here, which is nice because you can individually change the direction of the coat in the middle here where it splits. So great job on them making sure that it's wired in the middle as well. The top part here, the collar can go down and up, so you can pop the collar if you want. Yeah, I mean, just trench coat is great. Maybe one thing that, it's a minor little gripe, but maybe have a little bit of a darker brown instead of this sort of lighter brown. But that's a little minor thing. I'm totally fine with this thing being the color it is, but if it would have been one shade or a couple of shades darker, it would have been perfect there. Now, one thing, and it's only the one thing for me that I have an issue with, is the eyes. He's not supposed to have a solid red eyes. It's supposed to be pupils within the red there. So, and I did look at the second head too, and we'll look at all the accessories in a bit. They both have solid red, so that bothers me. I might paint the pupil in there if I'm brave enough to do it, or I might just buy another one and mess around with that one. But yeah, I mean, the Legends has the pupil in it, so this one doesn't. That bothers me. And maybe third-party person out there can make one, but other than that, I mean, yeah, I mean, there's nothing else wrong with the actual, makeup of the face besides the pupil. The hair is great. The stubble, like I said, on the jaw area is fantastic. The actual look of the face looks great. Looks like it just came out of the comics. Yeah, so one gripe is the eyes. That it would have been 100%. That's how good this figure is. It's like 99% right now in terms of how great this figure is. So accessory-wise, this guy comes loaded with accessories. He's got tons of hands, alt head, and a lot of effects. So let's start with the hands here. He's got these hands right here. They look like they're gonna hold cards. These ones are like sort of gripping hands, grabbing somebody. These ones are open, so maybe just through the cards and his hands are open. And these are to grab his staff, which we'll show in a second here. So they got a hole there, you can put the staff through. And then these ones here, we'll show these. There's a reason why they have this peg right here inserted to the hands. It is to hold these giant effects, which we'll do in a bit. We'll go through the other stuff right here. You've got the old head here, same thing. The red eyes, no pupil. I wish they had it. If they had it on this one and didn't have it on that one, I would have been okay with it. At least you get one option with the pupil. Then you got some card effects here. I really wish they actually put the card in there, like not just have one, like a plain paint job, but actually have details of the card. I know I'm asking a lot, but hey, you're paying a decent price, so details go a long ways. This one right here, sort of the card, going in a downward trend. And then you have the staff here. This is a nice shade. It goes and matches with his outfit, which is really cool. I like that. I wasn't expecting the blue. I was thinking he's gonna be silver, like a lot of other, staffs are, just gray or metallic silver. So the fact that it's the same as his, his armor, that's really cool. And then you've got these effects here that attach to the bottom of them. So when you spin it, it gives that look, and that's pretty cool. I like that. And here we have the creme de la creme of Remy LeBeau's effects. This looks so killer. I mean, yeah, I mean, this separates from all the Gambits we've ever gotten in the past. Love the pink. It's a little bit lighter than the armor that he has, but it goes so well with him. In fact, they did it twice. Look at this. This is another crazy effect here. This is like the Fury, like he's pissed off and all the flames are being distorted. So yeah, I mean, two awesome effects. Love them. I'm probably gonna get card stickers on here and put them on there. It'll just make it look even better. But so happy to get these cool effects. The pictures that I'll be taking are gonna be awesome with these effects. So I do want to mention one thing. The clear peg that is attached to his wrist, that can easily come off and break off. It's actually glued on, so be very careful when you're actually applying the effects on that. It's comparison time, folks. So we've got 3 Gambits here. We've got the Marvel Legends Gambit from the traditional line that we had a couple of years ago, I want to say. And then we've got the retro one, which is the updated version Gambit from Marvel Legends as well. And here we have the Mafex. Now, the height on this guy is very, very close to these two. And then this guy's hair is sticking up, so it's a little bit taller, but it's almost on par, which is wild because traditionally Mafex figures are a lot shorter than the Legends one. They seem smaller and scrawny, but I mean, he is a little bit smaller, but not by quite a bit. I mean, you could probably put this guy in your Marvel Legends collection. Next up, we have the Mafex Spider-Man, one of my favorite Spider-Mans. And then we have the Marvel Legends Retro Rogue. And she scales really well with him. That was one of the most important things I wanted to make sure that this Gambit would be able to scale with her, and I think he does. So I'm happy with that. And with Spider-Man, yeah, he's they're supposed to be almost the same height. Spider-Man just maybe a little bit shorter. So yeah, this looks great. I love the scales for Mafex figures with him and Marvel Legends figures with him. And finally, we have 2 Mafex figures from the X-Men line. We got Cyclops and we got Wolverine here. I'm hoping that they continue bringing us more X-Men figures, maybe some female figures like Storm, Rogue would be nice, and Jean Grey. So yeah, I mean, these guys look really good, and Mafex is, you know, slowly putting this team together, and they're doing a good job. I think Gambit is by far the best out of the 3 here. So what's my final take on this guy? Well, this guy is automatic contender of the year for me. He's right up there with some of the figures I've got this year. He is phenomenal, from paint job to accessories to the soft good cape. The look of him, the face sculpting, aside from the eyes, he is just perfect Gambit for anyone who's an X-Men fan. If you don't have this guy and you're wondering whether you should get him or not, go run right now, order online, go to your store and pick this guy up. You will not be disappointed. This is a phenomenal figure. What also is phenomenal is if you subscribe to our channel and leave a comment on our videos, because we're giving away phenomenal figures and gift cards every month. So go ahead, if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, click on that subscribe button and leave a comment on our videos for you the chance to win a prize every month. As always, thank you for watching. Au revoir, mon ami.